They say get all you want, so I'ma get what I asked for. And people think I'm the shit, that's why they call me an asshole. Nowadays it's about money, 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 but it's bigger than the cash though. And we can end it on that note, niggas think.
All right, baby. It's your boy, My High Floating, always smoking, never choking, but continuously token. Tuning in for a very interesting one, if you ask me. We got Scru Face Jean dissing my boy Church, and I don't know, man. I'm not really sure what to say or how I feel about it, because I know the situation that Scru Face is addressing is the roast and review interview that Church has recently done. I want to say like last Saturday or whatever, Sunday, whatever, a few days ago. You know what I'm saying? So I remember watching that live. I was actually present during this exact situation, and like I get where Screwface could kind of come off, like when they mentioned his name, like since they said his name, like, you know, in his mind, he's like, yo, Church should know who I am. You know what I'm saying? And I get that, you know what I'm saying? Because he went and followed you and all that shit. But knowing Church, you know what I'm saying? The little bit that I do know him, I don't feel like he would have took the time to go follow you and all that shit. And you know what I'm saying? If he didn't genuinely think that you were cool and didn't like you. And I know that all kind of came about when y'all had the little beef the first time when you had did a reaction to one of his songs and he did a reaction back to you explaining his whole situation. So I know why he initially followed you. And yes, like, you know, he knows who you are, I guess, in that sense. But on the same note, when they were kind of like, you know, oh, but what about that dude? You know what I'm saying? I know they say your name. I get it, but I'm 90% sure. I'm like positive. I'm 90% sure that he was talking about, or in his mind, he was thinking about that kid Spaz Reacts or whatever, or better known to we renamed him. We renamed him. Go ahead and Jizz Reacts. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I'm like 90% sure that like when they initially said it, he answered so quick that I'm pretty sure that's the one that he went to, because that kid had also made some very dumb statements that were super racist about white people and hip hop and all that shit. And I know you kind of had made a comment about it, but y'all had squashed the beef. He never officially squashed the beef with that kid, Spaz Reacts or whatever. Like that was one situation that never really got addressed, that never really like got resolved. So I'm pretty sure like in the top of his mind when he said it as fast as he did, you know, he was thinking about that kid when he was like, yeah, fuck that dude. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, we all feel the same way. Fuck that dude. But on the same, you know, note, I can go ahead and I can see from your point of view, your perspective of why you're, you know what I'm saying, taking it the way that you are. Because one, you got people gassing up the situation. Two, you know what I'm saying, you did make very similar statements to that kid that, you know what I'm saying, to, you know, like make it kind of like, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not going to sit here and argue. I can give two shits about the beef, to be honest with you. Like, as long as the shit stays cool, bars, you know what I'm saying? Let's get some good music out of it, some good content. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to go ahead and stick by my guns. And I'm not sitting here trying to vouch for Church or for anybody in the situation. But I'm pretty sure that he was initially trying, like, thinking of that other dude that was saying a lot of very dumb, ignorant, racist shit. So yeah, with that being said though, let's go ahead and get into this banger right here, man. We got Sunday School, the upChurch diss by Scru Face Jean. What I expect some bars, bro. I expect Scru Face to go in, you know what I'm saying? He hasn't disappointed us on any of the remixes or the diss tracks that he's done. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit he did to Dax was fire. I'm not gonna lie, that shit was flaming fucking hot Cheetos, dog. You know what I'm saying? Fire. But I'm just saying, I think that this one right here is gonna be one of those situations where I think Scru Face is gonna kind of underestimate, you know, his competition. You know what I'm saying? And it could be detrimental to his situation. It could be very positive, but it could be detrimental too, because I think a lot of people kind of underestimate Church, because a lot of people he's dissed or made diss songs about were very, you know, nonchalant and like a very kind of like comedic approach where he was just having fun with it. The shit wasn't serious to him. So this is something that I think could potentially kind of bring out a little bit more of the serious side of Church. And, you know, you might get surprised. But yeah, I'm just here to fucking critique the bars. So let's go ahead and do this. I will say that I don't want to hear nothing about no racist shit. You know, the whole white and black fucking point of view is played out. I don't want to hear none of that shit. Church already makes fun of himself, so I mean, anything about the gap isn't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna throw that out there. Church already calls himself an ugly motherfucker, so you know what I'm saying? That don't work. You know, same with Screw Face. He owns, you know, his situation too. So I'm just curious. I'm just saying, as long as race and stuff is really left out of it, I mean, everything else is fair game. Say what you got to say. You know, yeah. Let's get into this, man. I'm talking too much. Let's go. I want to hear what the fuck he has to say. Let's get into this, bro. Oh wait, hold up. Yeah, hold up. Before we get into this, right there. All right, now let's go. Spark up, dab up, vape up, dip up, moonshine up, sweet tea up. Do what you gotta do. Just go up, maybe take a shot of 2 or 3 because a couple's from me. If you none of that, just don't know your mind because always mess on the video go up anyway. And go ahead and hit the subscribe and the bell notification, all that good shit. My bad. I just had to get that out of the way. Let's go.
Because I heard Scru Face E-Test.
Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that?
Yeah.
It's cool. We had him on the show a couple weeks ago, and he talked about a
No, be dead ass serious. Who is that?
Because you seem like a cool motherfucker. Motherfucker, I'll get in my Lamborghini and I'll drive to your house and we'll do a goddamn reaction video right now.
Yeah, he was saying something about one of your songs he didn't like.
He's fucking irrelevant. I ain't worried about him.
So look, like that part, like I do, like I said, that's where I kind of like I see Screw's point of view. You know what I'm saying? Where like, you know, like, nah, there's no misconstruing that. Like, it was coming at me, you know what I'm saying? Call me irrelevant, you know what I'm saying? He made a whole 30-minute video. Like, I know, I get it. But you have to understand, Church makes a lot of 30-minute videos about a lot of motherfuckers. A lot of ignorant motherfuckers too, at that. You know what I'm saying? So, again, I'm still sticking to my gun that off the top of his mind, he was thinking of a whole different situation, bro, because he's had to do the little situation that he did with you. He didn't have to, but he's done that situation that he's done with you with the whole 30-minute breakdown video with a bunch of people. So yeah, like I just having a hard time really just kind of like jumping on board to be like, yeah, man, I feel you on this one, but let's go ahead and hear these bars because that's really what we're here for.
Yeah. Man. Say my name and I appear like Candyman. Bitch.
Bitch.
It's way bigger than me versus you, Pepe. It's a right or wrong thing.
See, I don't know if I get behind that. It's way bigger than me and you pimping. It's a right or wrong thing. Nah, I'm pretty sure that this is pretty much just a you versus him situation. I don't think that there's a right or wrong. I feel like this situation, you know, could have just been, like, it's kind of petty, if you ask me. Like, I feel like the fact that you have spoken to Church, why didn't you just ask him? Like, yo, bro, was that shit towards, like, did you meet, like, you flexing right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's good? You know what I mean? Something simple as that. You know what I mean? Like the fact that he made a video where he said he would do a reaction video with you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all probably could have did some music together. Like, that's why I don't know, bro. I don't know. Let's go.
So let's talk.
The hit Brainiac.
Let me slow it down so they can hear me fast, you dig? Just take them to church. Said a prayer, then I created this verse. Statements I'm finna be making to erase it from earth. The haters get murked. The ice, well, I'm breaking it first. Ain't no janitor joke today, I'm trying to make them a hearse. This hip-hop.
Okay, that was bars. I'll give you that. That shit was bars right there. He said, this ain't no janitor bars. I'm trying to make you a hearse. That was hard. All right, hold up. I want to go back just a little bit. I just want to go back just a little bit. About right there. I just want to restart it.
So let's talk.
The hit Brainiac.
Let me slow it down so they can hear me fast, you dig? Just take them to church. Said a prayer, then I created this verse. Statements I'm finna be making to erase it from earth. The haters get murked. The ice, well, I'm breaking it first. Ain't no janitor joke today, I'm trying to make them a hearse. This hip-hop culture you robbing like you taking a purse. Said I don't work with white people, like that statement will work. But I ain't never seen you put a black male on the...
I think the one thing that I'm already going to say right off tops, like, I feel like taking the whole race card approach was just a bad way to do it. It started off so well. Like I said, I personally just didn't give a shit about hearing no bars like that, bro. Like that just wasn't. I feel like you have more to offer, more to give than that. Like you're way more clever than that. You know what I'm saying? Like you're a way more clever motherfucking rapper than that. Like your bars are way more. They're just beyond that shit, bro. Like you could have dissed this whole motherfucker and never mentioned that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's something like I'll give kudos to here's a kudos to Church. Like there's some of the diss songs that he's done, you know, you may not like them, whatever, but there's a bunch of diss songs that are hard. Like if you understand the situation and know the situation, them motherfuckers is hard. And he won't even mention a motherfucker's name. You know what I'm saying? He just be trying to make like, I just feel like this is one of those situations where you could have just took a different approach. You could have really still driven your whole point home and never dropped the race card, period. And that shit would have been fucking hard.
Verse with this dirt, you can get black men with this verse because the shit you rap is whack, you pussy. You lacking pussy, said you were trash and you spaz, you pussy. Stop acting pussy. We action packed and we strap you pussy. Kidnap this pussy since this punk loves Trump. If he runs, grab his pussy. Damn black skin, black hoodie. Now I'm in his habitat, rat-a-tat. Now his red top is matching his MAGA hat. After that, I'ma make a speech and take a stand like this for each and every man who's ever beaten by the Klan. No Martin, I ain't preaching, I'm just teaching when I can. I'm Malcolm, cause if I'm reaching, bitch, I'm reaching for the cat.
Yeah, bro, this is man, I feel like this is some shit this is almost beneath you, Screw. And I'm not even saying that shit to be a fucking hater, bro. Like, you're such a positive ass dude most of the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even when you have made like the little weird comment that people kind of misconstrue, you know what I'm saying? When you did the whole reaction to Church, like I was still rocking with you. I still rock with you, bro, because I feel like this is just one of them moments where you just are, you know what I'm saying? You're going too hard in the wrong direction. You know what I'm saying? Like this is some shit. Like this is one of them situations that I would have just loved to see you do something just way more clever, way just a different approach, man. Like this whole division of race and shit. Like yes, it's very relevant. Yes, you know racism exists. We get it, but you are just like how I am, where we are one of the motherfucking, you know, YouTubers that preach real fucking just shit and real motherfucking like unity and you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, bro. Like this one, like I was why? You know what I'm saying? Like I could like maybe just one bar, but like you're going on with this shit, bro. Like I just don't give a fuck about that race shit, bro. And I feel like deep down inside you don't either. But this shit just bothered you so much. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit just kind of got under your skin the wrong way. And this is kind of just, this is what, you know, came out. So it's your truth. Like I'm not sitting here saying that this shit don't slap. But I just feel like, you know, in the climate of the situation, like you could have just took a different approach. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep listening to it though because you got bars in this motherfucker and I didn't expect that.
This man tried to tell me racism is a myth. You know what privilege is? Thinking racism don't exist. Trick, that's like me saying your gap don't exist. So like half of your fans ain't wishing that blacks don't.
Okay, hold up. That was bars. Like I know I sounded like, you know, just to get off the whole topic and subject, race and all that shit was hard. That was a cool little segue line, you know.
You know what privilege is? Thinking racism don't exist. Trick, that's like me saying your gap don't exist. So like half of your fans ain't wishing that blacks don't exist. These are facts, little bitch. Little grip, but I'm shooting back. Doctor put his ass on white sheets, he probably used to that. If we don't like your raps, you cannot force that shit. See, upChurch and Christchurch probably support that kid. Made a man, now I'm irrelevant. Got his bitch on. Irrelevant, but I'm the one in the interviews you shit on. Irrelevant, but my opinion is the one you stick on. Irrelevant, but making vids about me long as sitcoms. He said I cannot be racist, that's just some whack.
That was bars. That was bars. That was bars. The whole 30-minute video, man, you making videos on me as long as fucking sitcoms. That was bars. That shit was hard.
Irrelevant, but I'm the one in the interviews you shit on. Irrelevant, but my opinion is the one you stick on. Irrelevant, but making vids about me long as sitcoms. He said I cannot be racist, that's just some whack shit.
I get it. That's bars.
Black man, my girlfriend is Latin. And he almost had me too until I asked this. Wait, didn't Donna Sterling have a black chick? Bitch, you ain't woke because the person that you smashing. He like, I ain't racist, I got one fucking black friend.
Man, bro, like, can we get off the subject of fucking racism and black and whites and division? And oh my God, bro, you have way more to give than this, Screw. Look, bro, I'm not even taking sides. Like, I'm not. Like, I totally understand and I'm fully with you on the whole situation of why you're doing this, bro. Like, I was in your live yesterday. and we had the conversation a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you could hit me up, we could chop it. Like, this is just one of them situations, but I just feel like you could have took a whole different approach, got the same point across, did the same situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could have just went a whole different way about it and just been on some like dust your shoulder off, classy shit. You know what I'm saying? And never dropped the motherfucking race car. Period. You know what I'm saying? You could have literally just let your bars spit for they self. You know what I'm saying? Speak for they self, and then see if he fucking claps back. And if it wasn't as good, then it wasn't as good. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like this shit could, like, you have more to offer. I'm gonna keep saying it. Screw, you got more to offer, bruh.
Because his fans and skins are kinda haunts me. Cause there's another group that's called the Skins, but that's beyond me. American History X, he tried to harm me, but this time the white boy's teeth is on the car.
I will just say though, he does just call people skins. Like, that's his little way of just like, what up, homie? You know what I'm saying? Like, how we be like, what up, nigga? What up, skin? Like, that's just his shit, bro. Like, he don't really mean anything like by that shit. And I 100% vouch. Like, I've spoken to this motherfucker personally, just as you have, and yeah. But that was far.
Called the Skins, but that's beyond me. American History X, he tried to harm me, but this time the white boy's teeth is on the concrete. Long heat, you in the game, but I wish
that was bars though.
Kid is front and kiss the barrel,
I like that.
Kiss your cousin, and I don't even blame you, bitch. You just a dopey kid. Please tell Trayvon's mom racism don't exist. You phony bitch. You really not
he
the MC
did it. Like I
claim to
said,
be.
like I didn't.
But we all already know that.
Hold on,
go ahead and tuck your tail. Go make your bluegrass, nigga. I'ma just smoke that.
Bluegrass, nigga.
And you ugly, nigga. You ugly as hell. You stinky from Hey Arnold looking. Dale Gribble in the face. Boom Howard in the mouth looking. Boy, if you don't get your I'm so insecure, a dude with 76 subscribers didn't like my song, so I had to make a whole video about him. Face that. Look at it. I know Dak somewhere listening to this like, boy, upChurch, you messed up, bruh. You messed up.
He's still throwing shots at Dak too. Oh man. All right. Yeah, man. Like I said, it was dope. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yo, he didn't have bars, blah blah. Nah, Scru Face can rap. I'm not gonna ever take from him in that aspect because the dude can fucking spit. He'll rap me under the motherfucking table, and I'll put that on record. Scru Face will out rap me. Period. I'm not even gonna put myself in the same category. You know what I'm saying? But you know, just being somebody who really just appreciates music in general. Like, I'm not even gonna put a genre on it. I just appreciate music. Like, that shit was hard. And maybe like if the climate of like the world that we were kind of living in was just a little bit different, you know, hey, or maybe if I just wasn't so just like, you know, all about good vibes, you know what I'm saying, unity, you know what I'm saying, all that shit. Like, I believe too strongly in, like, you know what I'm saying, you could talk it out a little bit. I know there's certain times you just can't talk it out. Let me take that back. There's certain times you just can't. And like I said, I feel like one of them times where Scru Face just felt like he just couldn't, he had to get it out. You know what I'm saying? And it was a dope song. I feel like the approach for the situation, for the diss, like, it could have been way different. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it would have hit even harder, and he would have made the same point. And I feel like it would have just resonated even more because you wouldn't have even played the race card at all. Like, you could have made that just such an underlying tone of the whole situation that, you know what I'm saying, you would have had to just really like absorb and appreciate the rest of the situation before you even thought of that. You know what I'm saying? But it was there, you know? And I just feel like you're capable of doing some shit like that where you could have gave an entire diss song and just made the underlining tone that, you know what I'm saying, without ever really making that the point. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I just feel like you got way more talent than what, you know what I'm saying, that kind of portrayed, even though that was bars. Like I said, you out rap me, that's better than anything I can fucking do. But I just feel like you got more to give, bro. You're too positive a dude. You on too much of a good pathway right now. Your career is taking off. Your YouTube situation is exploding. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing but love to you, bro. nothing but love, bro. Like, just keep pushing, keep that positive notion that you've always had, man. Like, when I found you at 30,000 subscribers and shit, before you had the little crazy boom, you know what I'm saying, explosion of followers and shit, and went kind of viral, like, all that positive shit, bro, that shit rubbed off on people, bro. Like, I loved that energy that you gave out. You know what I'm saying? Because I was someone who was giving out positive energy like that in such a, you know, amped up way. To see someone else doing it, like, it was legit. And I want to keep seeing you fucking, you know, excelling in that positive direction, dog. So, you know, don't let little things like this get under your skin so much. I'm telling you, bro, I feel like if you even sat down with church and had a conversation prior to this situation, I think that y'all would have really understood. Like, I think y'all would have came to understanding that he wasn't talking about you. Like, that's my cold-hearted, like, feeling about the situation. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I love you, man. I'm still rocking with you, SFJ Nation. I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna listen to the music, bro. I'm still gonna motherfucking highlight and showcase you on the motherfucking channel, because I you fucking dope. No, I've said it 100 times. But yeah, I really hope that, you know, you get past this and prevail in a positive note. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all you are, bro. Is a big positive influence on a lot of people's lives, including mine. Like I said, I like to see you amped up and doing your positivity shit and giving out, you know what I'm saying, good vibes and shit. So, you know, I'm just saying, let's go ahead and maybe not play the race card so much, because I feel like you just got more to give than that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that disc could have just been that much more of a slapper had you just made that the underlying tone. That's all I gotta say. But anyways, I love y'all. There's no me without you. Y'all let me know what y'all felt about that down in the comments below. I know this one ended up being a little bit of a long one, but yeah, rock with your boy. I love y'all. There's no me without you. Always remember to live your life high, honest, intelligent, genuine, humble. Look yourself in the mirror and be like, God damn, I'm sexy. And ask you living that way. Peace.
They say get all you want, so I'ma get what I asked for. And people think I'm the shit, that's why they call me an asshole. Nowadays it's about money, but it's bigger than the cash though. And we can end it on that note, niggas.